Thank you.
Thank you.
One more thank you very much to everyone who are participating. And of course, I would like one more, once again, congratulate all the winners. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, let's start the second session on new crafters initiatives in time of pandemic within the 38th World Crafts Council, Asia Pacific region, WCC-APR General Assembly. We give the floor to our moderators, Mr. Aziz Murtazayev.
Thank you very much
One
for all
more.
the, and congratulations to all the winners and all the people, Manju.
Thank you very
Vijay,
much.
and
Now
everybody,
we are
all the
starting
people.
our
Thank you
second
very
session.
much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Usha Krishna, all the moderators, Ms. Manjari, Ms. That was established by the support of the government in the countries of Asia and Pacific
Thank
region.
you.
I would like to start
One more thank you very much to everyone who are
demonstration of the
participating. And
following
of course,
countries.
I would like
So the first
one
start
more,
with
once again,
Uzbekistan.
congratulate all the winners. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, let's start the second session on new crafters initiatives in
During the
time
pandemic
of
period,
pandemic within
a
the
lot of measures was done
38th
by the
World
government of
Crafts
Uzbekistan
Council,
to
Asia
support the
Pacific
craftsmen,
region,
and there were
General
established
Assembly. We
a
give
lot
the
of
floor to
craft
our
centers, and we will
moderators,
demonstrate
Mr. Aziz
few of them.
Murtazayev. One more.
The first center established was in Rishtan. It's a ceramic center. Thank you very much. As you know, Rishtan was one of the
Thank you very much.
ancient and famous for its ceramic work. Please enjoy the video. Established by the support of the government in the countries of Asia and Pacific region.
Rishton'dagi kulolchilikdagi rivojlanishiga asosan mana shu qizil tuprog'imiz sabab. Shu kulolchilikka maktab chog'imda o'qib yurganimdan beri qiziqib, mana shu zavodda 2,5 mingta odam ishlar edi. Qiziqib borib shogird tushganman. Shu maktabdan keyin borib ishlardim, ustalarga yordam berardim. Shu sababli yani o'qishga kirdim shu soham bo'yicha. O'qishni bitirib kelib, mana bu an'anaviy kulolchilikni o'rganish uchun mana shu ustozlarimiz Alisher aka Nazirov, Muhammad Ali Tojaliyev katta ustalardan ancha narsalarni o'rgandik. Bugungi kunda mana bu markazlashtirilgan Rishton an'anaviy kulolchiligida bizga ham nasib qildi. Xudo xolasa mana endi o'zimiz ijodimizni yana ham gullatib, qo'l ostimizga bir kamida 10 ta, 15 ta shogird olib, ularga an'anaviy kulolchilikni o'rgatish maqsadimiz. Yana shu an'anamizni o'zimizga kelajakka davomchilarni qoldirish. Ayni paytda mana oilaviy shug'ullanamiz, oilaviy hammamiz, bolalarim, ukam, bular bilan.
Nimalar yaratasizlar?
Endi hozir idish-tovoqlar, mana shu tovoq, kosa, piyola, choynaklar, undan tashqari mana bu hozirgi kunda talab katta bo'lyapti. Masjidlarda qayta ta'mirlashda peshtoqlariga koshinlardan arab yozuvlari, naqshinkor koshinlar buyurtma bo'lyapti. O'shalardan ham tayyorlayapmiz hozirgi kunlarda.
Endi kelajakdagi rejalaringiz bor?
Kelajakda rejalarimiz mana shu joyda ko'plab ustalar bilan hamkorlikda sifatli mahsulotlar eksportini yo'lga qo'yish.
Men 7 avlod vakiliman. Yoshligimdan shu ko'zagar biz. Shu xum, tovoq, shunaqa narsalarni yasaymiz. Faqat qo'l bilan yasaymiz. Qo'l mehnati bizning ishimiz.
Yaratilgan imkoniyatdan siz mamnunmisiz? Mana shu yerda kulollar markazi bunyod etildi. O'zingiz joyiz bo'lsa kerak bugun bu yerda.
Ha, o'zimizning joyimiz bor. Juda ham xursandmiz. Prezidentimizga rahmat. Shunchalik bizga sharoit yaratib berishdi. Biz xursandmiz.
Thank you. Thank you. Now I would like to demonstrate the next two centers which were established in Margilan city and in Karshi. As you know, Margilan is famous for ICAT, and ICAT center was established in Margilan, and in Odina complex in Karshi region, it was also established a craft center for embroideries and other crafts. Please enjoy the video. Thank you. And we have our next video. Thank you. Once you visit Margilan, and once we organize the next year, the ICAT Symposium, hopefully we will visit this ICAT Craft Center in Margilan. Thank you very much. Now we go to another country. The next video is sent from Palestine, the Olive Wood Handicraft Center. Please, the video. Thank you. Very nice center in Palestine. Our next video is from Jordan, the Handicraft Producers Association. Please watch the video. very much. Very nice video from Jordan. Now I give the floor to Mr. Edric Ong from Malaysia. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Aziz. It's wonderful to be here to collaborate with you to present the videos of crafts centers and associations that have continued to produce excellent work during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Arabian Sea has always been known for its beautiful pearls ever since the maritime silk and spice road many, many centuries ago. And it's wonderful that during this time in the United Arab Emirates, the Tali pearl craft development has continued to produce excellent crafts during the pandemic. Let's watch their video. Tali pearl craft development.
أولا غنى علي التلي يبوش نسيتها مال التلي والله الحين أتذكر معه يا مهر صاحني وصدقين يا مهر يا مهر واي ما أنا غني لنا شيخ خشبي من غني وراش يلا شيخ خشبي يا واي ما أنا هذا ابوي التلي دخلنا فيه باللولو. هي اول التلي نخدمه بالخوصه، الحين دخلنا فيه اللولو. هذا اول زمان الاوليين نسويه من الخيوط، نسويه فروخ نلبسوه لليهال للريايل. الحين سويناه من جلد، سوينا مثلها بالضبط فروخه.
هذا خيوط من حرير كنا نسوي فيه التلي بالخوص، التلي العادي. الحين دخلنا ساير جاي باللولو.
الشيخة سكتي انت.
قولي برد وراك، لا برد كنا.
يلا بنغنيها من اول ويدي، لكن ما يتنغنى. بنغنيها من اول ويدي.
مستحيل اللي بيعرفكم يا اهل الجود ينساكم.
تعال نغني من الغنية الأول.
حوليكم بدبل الحصن
في مركز بدوى
وانا بعد ويت عندكم.
ويت عندنا وجمعنا الحريم ويبناهم واشتغلوا ما شاء الله بالخوص واشتغلوا بالتلي واشتغلوا هذا باللولو ما شاء الله. دخلنا اللولو مع بالتلي
ما شاء الله.
وهذا اللولو وين نجيب احنا؟ يغوصوا لي بالغواصين يغوصوا لي في البحر. وهذا اللولو لي قيمة، أول لي قيمة والحين لي قيمة. هذا يعني الحين كيف احنا دخلنا يعني اللولو بالتلي، ان الحين يعني تطورنا فيه يعني أحسن، يعني دخلنا بهذا باللولو. ويلا الحمد لله.
Beautiful video and beautiful ladies of crafts who have continued the tradition of the Tali pearls. From the United Arab Emirates, we now sail across the seas to the island of Borneo, and we visit the Sri Gedong Kain Songket Weaving Center in Sarawak, Malaysia, on Malaysian Borneo. Here, a group of young ladies, young girls, have taken the initiative under the auspices of Kraft Tangan Malaysia and Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture to set up a new weaving workshop and studio, the Sri Gedong Kain Songket Weaving Center of Gedong.
Welcome to Seri Gedong Songket dan selamat datang. Nama saya Ramtini Waiti binti Ramli, seorang pengusaha songket di Seri Gedong Songket. 2014 saya telah kembali ke kampung untuk bertenun di kampung dan mencari tempahan-tempahan yang berada di kampung. Dan pada 2015 saya telah membuka nama Seri Gedong Songket. Di sinilah bengkel baru saya yang telah dirasmikan oleh YB Datuk Sri Nancy Sukri. Dan di sini yang dilihat adalah di antara proses-proses pertama sebelum kita menenun kain songket. Ini kita memanggilnya sebagai teknik menerai, di mana benang akan digulung ke dalam peletin untuk proses yang kedua, iaitu menganik benang. Proses menganik adalah proses untuk menghasilkan kiraan benang mengikut susunan ataupun kiraan yang teratur. Okey, di dalam bengkel ni, di sinilah kami menenun. Jadi kita memerlukan dukan tenun, gigi jentera, torak. Itu adalah di antara peralatan yang digunakan dalam proses penghasilan kain. Proses menyampak adalah proses memasukkan seurat benang ke dalam gigi jentera. Gigi jentera telah dibahagi kepada saiz-saiz yang tersendiri. Sekarang adalah proses menenun kain, di mana penenun akan memasukkan satu urat benang ke dalam benang nosing. Kita juga memerlukan benang emas untuk menimbulkan sesuatu motif atas kain tu. Budak baru yang baru belajar, sekarang ni dia tengah membaiki loseng aturan benang supaya dia teratur. Yang dilakukan oleh komuniti saya ni adalah proses mengarap, di mana dia akan mengambil satu persatu benang tu dan disimpul ke dalam benang karap untuk membahagikan benang itu kepada benang atas dan benang bawah. Okey, yang dilihat sekarang adalah proses menghubung benang, di mana akan dihubungkan benang yang lama yang tidak dapat digunakan ke dalam benang baharu. Itu akan disambung satu persatu dan mengikut besar yang dikehendaki ataupun lebar kain yang dikehendaki. Saya cukup berbangga apabila pihak Atelia telah menganugerahkan saya dalam anugerah World Craft City untuk upcoming community.
A wonderful group of young, enthusiastic, and energetic weavers from the Sri Gedong Kain Songket Weaving Center in Sarawak, Malaysia. We now move over and down south to another small island, the island of Bali in Indonesia, where we have seen during this pandemic a revival of the Banjar Persalakan weaving, which is something which is quite astonishing to happen during this period. Let's watch the video. Thank you very much, Elaine Chan of APADA, the ASEAN Handicraft Promotion and Development Association, for putting together that video to show to us the revival of Banjar Persalakan weaving in Bali. We move back to the island of Borneo, where the emergence of several social enterprises has fueled the revival of nomadic Penan community crafts. One of them is Tanoti Crafts, and we would like to watch their video on what is happening amongst the nomadic Penan who have been settled into communities now.
Sarawak is a very, very big piece of land, and about 40% of Sarawak's population live in non-urban centers. The further away you get from a city, the less chance of employment you have. But on the other side, the further away you live from the city, the higher your crafting skills. And we realized that we can actually harness the crafting skills and help rural and remote villages get income. We're on our way to cross the Baram River. When we cross the Baram River, that will be about 2 hours from now. We will get to a trading post called Long Lama. And then from Long Lama, we will go into the interiors, into this area called Sungai Patah. And in Sungai Patah, we will have a cluster of Penan settlements that we will visit. My name is Jacqueline Fong, and I founded Tanoti Senderan Berhad. Tanoti Senderan Berhad is a community of craft artisans dedicated towards heritage craft preservation, women empowerment, and rural community building. Hello. We started our business in 2012, and now 8 years after, we are actually engaged with about 300 artisans across 200 villages in Sarawak. Sarawak has more than 40 indigenous groups, and each group has its own color, its own pattern, its own architecture, its own costume. So Sarawak is a congregation of very, very colorful people. We started Tanoti to be able to capture all this color and beauty of our indigenous people. Because road infrastructure is very, very difficult, we are not able to access very, very remote areas. And we're very happy that PUSH has given us funding, and we have the ability to fund our access to these villages, which cost a lot of money and takes a lot of time. Furthermore, we have resources now on the IT side to manage our inventory of artisan products, and we are able to monitor their productivity and their output. If an entrepreneur wishes to pursue social impact and make its company sustainable and grow, PUSH will give you the tools, and PUSH funding is actually very, very important for you to be able to bring your company to the next level. When we first started Tanoti in 2012, we were only 11 people. And today it's 300, and the sampling of remote and rural artisans is more than 400,000 people in Sarawak. We have a lot of ambition to be able to grow the industry and to be able to grow our artisan base so that more people can benefit from our efforts.
Thank you, Tanoti Craft and Jacqueline Fong. We now move on to the last video from Rani Artisanry, who have been working with a longhouse of Iban people known as Rumah Kerapa Spark. Rosemary Jabu has been working with this community on the art of upcycling fan covers into a new expression of excellent craft. Let's hear their story.
When we first started, I wanted them to do rattan weaving on the upcycled fan covers, but they said no, cannot be done. very difficult. The rattan will always break. So I said to them, what are you comfortable weaving with? And they said tali plastic, which is box strap plastic strips. So since they were comfortable with the tali plastic, we went down that way first. And I selected on the colors, but I didn't dictate on the patterns that they could do. Because I feel it's important to give them a free hand in the design style and the design language. The next time I went, I was really surprised because they then came out and presented me with a rattan woven fan cover. So they had taken their own initiative to do a piece of sample of what I had first wanted them to do from the first time I went in. And they were so proud of it. And I was really proud of it because it was their own initiative. They made the effort, they tried, they succeeded. It wasn't perfect, but they were willing to try. And then I knew this longhouse is a longhouse that we could work with because they're willing to try, they're hungry for ideas, and they've got some good weavers in there.
Wow, excellent crafts, don't you think so? Whether they be from Southeast Asia, from South Asia, from West Asia, it's all here in the Asia Pacific. So don't you wish that you could come and visit the community of crafts that we have just shown to you during this program? Thank you very much, Aziz.
Thank you, Mr. Edric. It was very nice, very tremendous work done. Thank you.